there's a lot of questions about how does this really improve the quality of your wine. And there's a couple things. First off, the school's still out with biodynamic farming as to whether it made a difference or not. We have seen a difference in the health of our vines. Example of that is in 2008 was the worst frost we've had in 35 years. So vineyards around us, all on rolling hills like us, all doing the same frost protection like us, all of us getting out there in the morning to turn on the sprinkler systems, lost 60%, 50 to 60% of their fruit. We didn't lose a single thing. We weren't doing anything different than them. They were not very far from us. We think the biodynamic just made our vines stronger to protect themselves against the frost. We have seen in our vineyard where we have American oak trees in California. They're protected. You're not allowed to take them out, so you plant the vineyards around them. Problem is the oak trees take everything of the nutritional value out of the soil. So you try to plant your roses far back. And we still had the row right next, we planted it back, but the row by the oak trees just were not doing very well at all. We were about ready to take them out. And over the time of being biodynamically farmed since '05, as of last year, those vines were now catching up to the rest of the vineyard, which is telling us there's enough nutrition in the soils to support the oak tree as well as our vineyard. So we think just the healthiness of the vines. Another aspect is in that frost we got hit in the fall at the harvest time. So we got frost at the beginning, we got frost at the end. And that meant many of the vineyards who still had fruit out there, the vines totally shut down and therefore were not going to develop any further than where they were. Our vines just kept on trucking. And so we were able to develop the flavors for our wines even though we had that nasty frost.